Good evening, friends of Samuel's Public Library. It's Miss Patty. I'm here to do our special Good Night, Sweetheart story time. I hope you've had a fun day and get a special cozy friend to snuggle with and have your jammies on. Maybe you've already brushed your teeth. Get all ready. So I have my friend, Mr. Whale. Yes. So our first story has to do with the whale looking for a friend. So here we go. I will put Mr. Whale down. And this story is called The Heart of a Whale by Anna Pignatura. I think you'll find the illustrations are lovely. All watery. The Heart of a Whale. Whale's song was so beautiful. It could reach the farthest of faraways. I need to look that up. I wonder just how far a whale's song travels. I think miles and miles. It sang of happiness and hope, magic and wonder, always and everywhere. Maybe you could even ask an adult to play you a whale song. It was a calming sonata for a wriggly octopus. An orchestra for a ballet of ocean flowers. Did you know that there's all kinds of things that bloom deep beneath the sea? A lullaby for a herd of newborn seahorses. Look at them sleeping on the jellyfish beds. That's kind of funny. Whale sang day after day, night after night, warmly weaving a path of starlight into the seagrass taller than a forest. And through the wild and tangled undergrowth. There he goes, swimming on and on. But even with the roaring waves above him, even with the pounding drumbeat of his heart, even with his song, Whale thought, how quiet the sea could be at times. He's down deep. Do you see the little boat way up on top of the waves? And how there was no song big enough to fill his empty heart. Whale sighed. He's kind of sad. His sigh drifted away like a wish. A wish that the ocean carefully gathered and carried for him. See, there's so much to look at in this picture. Past seabeds, through fathoms, over dreaming turtles, and forgotten treasure. To another. Who followed the wish through the sea? All the way to the whale with the empty heart. Hello. Together they sang of happiness and hope, magic and wonder. There they go, off on an adventure. Adventures are always more fun when you can travel with a friend, right? Okay, I have another story for you. It's called When the World is Dreaming. Have you ever wondered what they dream? Let's find out. When the World is Dreaming, words by Rita Gray and pictures by Kennard Pack. Ah, butterfly, of what do you dream, folding your wings? That was written hundreds of years ago. So people have been wondering for a long time what animals dream. What does little snake dream at the end of a day after the wriggling of the sunning and the play? Under a stone curled up tight, his shelter from the cool of night. What does little snake dream? Do you see him there? Catching the wind, the kite sets sail, and trailing behind, I am the tail, soaring above the tallest trees. Dip, I dip and ripple in the breeze. Sleep, little snake, safe and warm, dream until the light of morn. Is that his little cuddly bed under the rock? What does little deer dream at the end of the day, after the walking, the grazing, the play? In a bed of feathery ferns besides her twin, she gently turns. What does little deer dream? What do you think? Rushing rain from a rumbling cloud, the sky is flashing, the sky is loud. But tucked beneath our mushroom cap, we're safe from every thunderclap. Sleep, little dear, safe and warm, dream until the light of morn. What does little newt dream at the end of the day, after the watching, the crawling, the play? Do you see little newt right there? See right there, little newt. In a bed of leaves and old tree bark, cradled inside his pocket of dark. What does little newt dream? The squeak of rubber on rainy roots, the ground is shaking from yellow boots. But now I'm safe, so hidden from view, my same orange self, but totally new. See little newt right there? Sleep, little newt, safe and warm, dream until the light of morn. What does little rabbit dream at the end of the day, after the hopping, the nibbling, the play? Beneath a shrub in a hidden nest, head to toe with all the rest. What does little rabbit dream? Peas and carrots are tasty things, but leaves of cabbage are perfect for wings. Out of the field and over a tree, I lift to a cloud that looks like me. Do you ever see clouds that look like a bunny? Me too. Sleep, little rabbit, safe and warm. Dream until the light of morn. There's little bunny, snoozing away. What does little mouse dream at the end of the day, after the scampering, the digging, the play? Under a garden green and wide, 5 soft tails curl by side. What does little mouse dream? Little mouse. A shadow moving over ground, slinking near without a sound. With my tree bark boat and my pea pod oar, I leave that cat behind on shore. I guess cats and mice are not friends. Sleep, little mouse, safe and warm. Dream until the light of morn. There he is, snoozing away. What does little turtle dream at the end of the day, after the floating, the basking, the play? In a quiet pond, she stops her swim, sinking to find an old tree limb. What does little turtle dream? Sky turtle is playing hide and seek, so I close my eyes before I peek. Now she's here right by my side, and up I climb for a moonlit ride. Sleep, little turtle, safe and warm. Dream until the light of morn. There's little turtle sleeping and dreaming. What does little dreamer dream at the end of the day, after the running, the laughing, the play? In a cozy bed all tucked in, a blanket warm up to her chin? What does little dreamer dream? My blanket is spread on the bedroom floor, ready for the creatures to come through the door. They gather round to see what I made, and none of them feels the least bit afraid. Do you see all the friends that have come? Little fawn, little bunny, little newt, turtle, little mouse, and little snake. All these friends. I have a cabbage for rabbit, and mouse gets a pea. These leaves are for newt, they drifted from a tree. For turtle and snake, some stones from the land, and flowers for deer to eat from my hand. The moon sends down its silvery beams, and we nestle together in the best of all dreams. That's a very sweet dream. Sleep, little dreamer, safe and warm. Dream until, I bet you could say it, the light of morn, right? So I hope you have a good night. And until next story time, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. And good night.